What it is, folks, it's your homeboy First back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. I am happy to be here with y'all for episode 216 of Put It On Something. Okay. As I always say, God bless all the real ones who've been down with me. Please continue to do so. Okay. Also, make sure you fuck with our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. That's the King McNeil Collection for all of your fraternity sorority needs. Okay. Go to kingmcneil.com or download the app. Whatever fraternity you might be in, whatever sorority you may be in, they got you. They got you. Okay. So go check them out, the King McNeil Collection, and tell them First sent you. But I ain't gonna waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. I've been trying to keep these episodes on the short side because y'all know I am a full-time caregiver right now. And when I say caregiver, that encompasses so much. I'm being an RN, I'm being a CNA, I'm washing dishes, I'm washing clothes, I'm cleaning shit. I'm doing everything you can think of under the sun. Okay? I've been trying to keep these episodes short because of that. But y'all know, we got some real shit to talk about. And you came to the right place for that. Okay? But we'll start on the entertaining side, okay? Because the illustrious Jackson State University defeated Mississippi Valley State by a score of 51-14 at the vet this past Saturday on senior day. Shout out to all the seniors, okay? Shout out to all y'all young bloods as y'all get ready to go out into this world and do what God has given you the ability to do. But now last week I got a little beside myself. I got a little bit too excited and I forgot to do what is right. I forgot to do what is proper. I forgot to do what is fitting. And that is strike up the motherfucking band. Let go. Yes. We defeated Valley by a score of 51-14. This is yet another game of not allowing our opponent to score in the second half. Okay. They scored 7 in the first, 7 in the second, but got blanked in the third and fourth. Meanwhile, we scored 6 in the first, 17 in the second, 14 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. Okay. So once we got our shit together, that motherfucker was together, Jack. Okay, and we went ahead and finished that thing on out. Okay, but I ain't gonna waste your time. I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with my 5 takeaways from this game. Okay, I know last week I didn't give y'all a first 5. I had an overarching theme of last week because I saw some, and y'all know that I made my declaration. I said, "Book it!" that Jack State University will be the Black National Champions. Okay, so I didn't need a goddamn first 5 last week. That was the message. Okay, but I got 5 things for you this week. I got 5. All right, number 1. Let's start with some real shit. I want to say long live the Mississippi Valley State player who passed away tragically the night before the game in a car accident. Mr. Ryan Quinon. I want to wish strength and love to his family, to his teammates, or anybody at the school that was affected by this, anybody in his life in general who loved this young man. I used to be cool with this truck driver back in the day, and he talked about, somebody had said to him, being out there on that road, it's like a killing field, and that's not just for truck drivers, that's for any of us really. When we're out here on these roads, it's very dangerous. It's something we do all the time, but I think we kind of take it for granted. Leaving home and in a vehicle and getting back. And I don't know what this young king was leaving or going. I'm just saying that's something that we all take for granted. The fact that we can get in these cars and drive around here and do all this shit. But my mama likes to say you got to drive for yourself and the next person as well. There's just so many things that can go wrong out there, man. And I'm sure that the family is going through it. I know I would be. I'm sure the teammates are going through it. I know I would be. So on behalf of myself and all the real ones, I just want to say strength and love to his family and long live that king. Okay. That's one. That's one. Two. I need Coach Taylor. And I need Coach Quinn to cuss them boys out at the beginning of the game. Okay? Cuss them out at the beginning of the game. Whatever y'all are saying at halftime, just go ahead and say, get mad. Maybe y'all got to come in mad. Do I need to send y'all? I can DM y'all some shit. Do y'all want me to DM y'all some shit that motherfuckers be saying about y'all? I can do that. I can go find some. I'm sure all I need to do is go check somebody comment section. Maybe check mine, which I don't read my comment section, but I'm sure there's some shit in there about me and y'all up in that motherfucker. Okay. Maybe I can go over there and check Ken in them comment section, or Timon in them comment section, or Doc. It's some shit motherfucker be. Maybe I need to send that shit to y'all so y'all will be mad, so y'all will cuss the boys out, so the boys will come out and slap motherfuckers in the face off top. Okay? Because we're blanking folks in the second half. That's amazing. That shows that y'all are making the proper adjustments. Y'all know how to motivate y'all team at half and come in and get them to do what the fuck they need to do. But I'm worried about us starting slow. And that happens to be 3. I'm worried about us starting slow, y'all, and having to play from behind. I am. Because we are a running football team, which I asked for. I wanted that. And that works when you're being physical and you're running through a motherfucker face and you're getting things done on the ground and you're playing great defense. You get a winning streak like we got. You get to control your own destiny like we do. But I worry about what if one of these times these motherfuckers come out here and to the opposing team, they come out here and we sluggish and they actually put up some points and we can't get rolling. And maybe we down 21-0 or something. Something like that. 24-7. Something like that, And we have to throw. And I'm not doubting Jacobian, but our wide receiver room is very, very lacking right now, just due to injury. And hey, in the midst of that, we may be able to still get that done if we had to just let Jacobian drop back, and bring us back. Maybe the young king could do that. What I'm saying is I don't want it to come down to that. Not if it don't have to be like that. Because clearly, whatever adjustments y'all be making at half and whatever y'all be saying to them boys be working. So maybe we work a little more on the front end to kind of go in. And I know teams when you're playing them, they hide some shit from you. So yeah, you can watch film all week, anticipating this and anticipating that, but then they come in with little wrinkles that they may not have shown, especially playing against Jackson State University. And you have to adjust to those things at the half. Okay, cool. Get that. All right. But especially going forward against the likes of Alabama State, the likes of Alcorn, and whoever the fuck we meet up with in the SWAC championship game, I would hope that we are just exhaustive in our research of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that we come into that first quarter knowing everything we need to know, or damn near everything we need to know. And like I said, be mad as hell already to getting them boys ass paused and make them come out there and play ball in the first and second quarter like they play in the third and fourth quarter. Because I do not want to play from behind if I don't have to. That's 3. Number 4. Give Mr. Mulligan the damn FCS Offensive Player of the Year. Give it to him. Give it to him. Now, I'm be honest. I've said this before. I'm kind of like a beat writer. You know, a beat writer in old school journalism would be the motherfucker that focuses on one team. They focus on that one team. Now, they're going to watch that team closely. They're going to do their job on that one team. So that beat writer might not cover the whole league or the whole conference and all that kind of stuff. Okay? That's kind of how I am. All right? I cover Jackson State University shit. And if I get a chance to cover catch a game outside of what they doing, I catch that game. All right? I say all that to say this. I'm not aware of what these other players are doing on a big level in the FCS. Okay. I'm not familiar. All right. I see numbers. I know we recently beat that team that got that wide receiver that's doing them crazy numbers. Who was that? UAPB? Or was that Bethune? I can't remember. One of them goddamn teams had a receiver that got stupid numbers. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, I know stuff like that. I'm just saying what this man has been doing since he came off injury, especially this last streak of games and shit like that. This man been going dumb. The man has been going dumb. Okay. Let me run just a little bit of it down for you. Okay. Okay. This is just the last 4 games. Last 4 games. 18 carries, 139 yards, 1 touchdown. All right. Next game, 18 carries, 171 yards, 2 touchdowns. Next game, 19 carries, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. And then this past weekend, 18 carries, 187 yards, 1 touchdown. What we talking about? What we talking about? Give it to him. Give it to him. And clearly, it seems like they trying to put a cap on him. They want to keep him under them 20 carries. They're saving them for when we really need him. Maybe we're going to see him get 20-plus carries this week since it's a championship week going against Alabama State. Okay? Maybe we'll see that. But TC and them seem to be being very strategic and limiting him to under 20 carries. Because clearly, this boy could have had 200 yards. Y'all know he would have had 200 yards. They wouldn't have cheated us. On one of them call week 4 last. Y'all already know that. But even the last game, if he had just got 2 more carries, maybe 1, knowing his ass, he would have had 200 yards. Give it to him! Shit. It's a bad motherfucker. Again, shout out to the line. Shout out to the line. I want this man to get this award, but that's also indicative of how good our offensive line is. So shout out to Mr. Mulligan and shout out to that offensive line. Give him the damn trophy for Offensive Player of the Year in the FCS. Shit, he ought to be in the running at least. Damn sure ought to be SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. Don't play with me. He better be SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. I know all these motherfuckers want to get this shit to quarterbacks all the time. Quit playing now. Notice I'm talking about FCS. I wasn't even talking about SWAC. That should be a done deal, damn near. All right. Just so we on the same page. That's 4. And 5. Got to reiterate again. HBCU Go is excellent at what they do. They really are. You can tell they give a fuck about who they're covering. They care about what they're covering. They started off that damn program with a tribute to Valley's player, to Mr. Quinon. They started that shit out, bro, and it was beautifully produced. Man, goddamn it, ESPN Plus would have mentioned it. They would have mentioned it, but they wouldn't have had none of that shit. They wouldn't have had none of that. That was excellent. Other little subtleties throughout the game. Them talking to Eddie Payton. Eddie Payton a crazy motherfucker. But that shit was great. That shit was great. You know what I'm saying? I love how they let somebody from the band, in this case, one of our drum majors, but in other telecasts, it might be, different people, let you know the playlist that they about to, let you know the song list that we about to hear. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Like HBCU Go, I fuck with y'all, man. I hope y'all keep expanding and that y'all can fucking have us on all day. Just, on Saturday, you can come to this channel and it's going to be HBCU football on all damn day. Have a game, just treat it like the NFL. Have a game at 12, have a game at 3:30, have a game at 7:30, 7:15, whatever, 7 o'clock. All day, HBCU games. Y'all do it right. Y'all do it right. But that's my 5 takeaways from Jackson State's victory over a scrappy Valley team. And again, strength and love to everybody down with Mississippi Valley State. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.